Hey everyone, let's talk about the Forex market. It's the biggest and busiest money market globally, where currencies are traded 24/5. People trade here to make money from the changing values of currencies. Weekly forecasts are super important for navigating this market. They give us clues about how prices might move based on expert analysis. By understanding what affects currency values, traders can make smart choices and manage their risks. Staying updated on these weekly forecasts is key for everyone, from new traders to the pros. Knowing what drives the market helps traders find good opportunities and make informed decisions. Whether you're a scalper, day trader, or swing trader, a good weekly forecast can really help your trading strategy. The EURUSD pair, which compares the euro to the US dollar, has been pretty steady lately. The euro has gotten stronger because the US dollar has been weaker. This is because people think the Federal Reserve won't raise interest rates as much as they thought. Recent economic news from Europe has been so-so, with inflation slowing down, but growth still slow. The euro's strength against the dollar is due to a few things. The European Central Bank is expected to keep raising interest rates, although slower than the Fed. Also, the Eurozone's positive trade balance is helping the euro. However, there are still worries about how the energy crisis and the war in Ukraine are affecting Europe's economy. The GBPUSD pair, comparing the British pound to the US dollar, has been up and down recently due to things happening in the UK and globally. The UK economy is facing some challenges like high inflation, slow growth, and political uncertainty. This week, traders will be watching UK economic news closely, including inflation, retail sales, and business activity reports. Good news could boost the pound, while bad news could hurt it. The Bank of England's next meeting is next month, and traders will be looking for hints about their future plans. What happens at that meeting, along with how the UK economy performs, will likely decide where the GBP-USD pair goes in the coming weeks. The USDJPY pair, comparing the US dollar to the Japanese yen, has been stuck in a range lately. The yen is weak because the Bank of Japan is keeping interest rates very low, unlike other central banks. This week, everyone will be watching important US economic news, like job numbers, inflation, and retail sales. Strong US numbers could make the dollar stronger and push USDJPY higher. On the other hand, weak US numbers could hurt the dollar and give the yen a break. The difference in what the Fed and the Bank of Japan are doing is a big factor for the USDJPY pair, and any changes in their plans could cause big price swings. Section 5, Commodity Dollars EURUSD, supported by Chinese demand, oil prices mixed. The Australian and New Zealand dollars, often called commodity currencies, have had mixed results recently. The AUD-USD pair has been helped by good economic news from China, which is a major trading partner for Australia. The Reserve Bank of Australia's recent decision to hold interest rates steady hasn't affected the currency much. Oil prices, which are important for the Canadian dollar, have been up and down because of uncertainty about global supply and demand. OPEC Plus recently decided to keep producing the same amount of oil, which has helped prices a bit. However, worries about a slowing global economy are still affecting demand. Section 6, Gold ZAO, USD benefits from risk aversion. Gold has been trading within a narrow range, helped by investors looking for safety amidst global economic uncertainty. Gold often does well when people are worried as they look for safer investments. What happens with gold depends on the US dollar, interest rates, and global events. A weaker dollar and expectations of fewer rate hikes by the Fed could boost gold prices. However, rising bond yields and less global tension could hurt gold. Investors are watching central banks and global economic data for clues about where gold prices are headed. Section 7, Oil OPEC Plus decision awaited. Oil prices have been stuck in a range lately as everyone waits to see what will happen with global supply and demand. OPEC Plus recently decided to keep oil production steady, which has helped prices a bit. However, worries about a slowing global economy are still affecting demand. This week, traders will be watching for any news from OPEC Plus about possible production changes. Also, economic news from big oil-using countries like the US and China will be important to watch. These things will likely decide where oil prices go in the short term. Section 8. Key takeaways and trading strategies. This week, the Forex market will likely be affected by economic news, central bank announcements, and global events. Traders should watch important economic numbers from the US, Europe, UK, and Japan, as well as any news from OPEC plus about oil production. Here are some trading ideas for the week ahead. Think about buying EURUSD if it dips and the dollar gets weaker. For GBPUSD, be careful and wait for clear signs from UK economic data and the Bank of England before making big trades. Look for chances to sell USDJPY if it rallies and US economic news is bad. Think about buying AUDUSD if it dips and Chinese economic news stays positive. Buy gold, ZAO-USD, if it dips and investors are still worried or the dollar weakens. Trade oil carefully and look for clear breakouts from its current range. Remember to manage your risk and always have a trading plan.